So this is a little RF beacon I just whipped up a turner on. Basically it detects a 20 megahertz RF signal, turns on the LED, fits in within distance D. It's very weak right now, but this circuit right here has no amplification. It's coming straight off of a crystal, operating at 4 volts and 10 milliamps. The wave signal on there's about 1 volt peak to peak. So with some amplification, and yeah, this times out a lot, it could really come in handy for a beacon, because we are trying to build this for our oxygen cart. Yes, Grace. There's the circuit. It's really that simple. I have a 20 megahertz crystal, 4 volts, 10 milliamps. Straight off of that we have an antenna, which is 12.3 feet in length. It's coiled up though, because that's a quarter wavelength. And then the receiver is really that simple too. We have an oscillator at the frequency of 20 megahertz with a same antenna, and that goes straight into the Arduino Nano, which checks every 1,000 milliseconds the amplitude, and if the amplitude is 1 or anything higher, which is about 4 millivolts, it flips the LED on. So there's a lot of ways you can make this better. You could use a higher, more than a 10-bit ADC, which would give you more like 1 millivolt of resolution, maybe 4 times the distance. Or you could increase the power, although you can't, do a lot with power, because you can't just broadcast 20 megahertz or the feds will show up. Not a good time, FCC, but it's a good proof of concept. This is the oscillator tank circuit that comes off the coil. What are you doing? Nice. And you can play with the radiation field and see what works and what doesn't work. See that? See, like that really doesn't work, but interesting, right? Has to do with the magnetic versus the electric field coming off, whether it's a magnetic antenna, an electric antenna. I have no idea at all. So, yeah. Hope someone finds this cool. Brooke, say thanks for watching.
Oh, don't subscribe.
No! Quick change. This is actually the circuit of the receiver. I don't know why I drew it like that before, but yeah, it's pretty cool. Can't wait to put a stage of amplification on there.
Yeah.
What